Hello YouTube, welcome back to Living Life and Being More Independent with Tommy Cunningham. I'm your host Tommy Cunningham, here to talk about a couple of stuff. While I was yesterday doing a little bit of looking up on a couple of radio frequencies, and today yesterday I actually got me a new phone. I have to tell you guys that I really do like, and I'm happy that I got it, and I'm happy that I finally gonna get to make some YouTube videos on. Plus, there's a Wi-Fi hotspot, which is really neat. So like when the different places don't allow, which has expensive Wi-Fi, like for instance, like at some of the hotels and stuff, like for instance, like number one, like at the first hotel that I'm talking about it's like each hotel has their own Wi-Fi charge. So like if you guys go there in Las Vegas actually has one of the most weirdest Wi-Fi costs. And I gotta tell you guys that this Wi-Fi cost has really gotten to me. Like for instance, I took a charity flight, okay? I took a charity flight all the way there to Bullhead, Arizona, okay? So then after that, I tried to put on my radio scanner, and get this, there was hardly no communication that I could listen to because these following resources: the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department encrypted, the Las Vegas Fire Department unencrypted, the Clark County Fire Department, Nevada, unencrypted. Almost all airports are unencrypted, which is so very crazy. And also, which is really insane, that the different radio costs in like different areas, like for instance, they do different costs on each radio, which is so crazy sometimes, okay? Which is kind of ridiculous sometimes, but I understand why that they're doing it, okay? They're probably doing it just so people can behave and not even care about it. Well, there are some people that kind of care about it, and I'm not like the one that does, and I'm not trying to put any fingers out, but this needs to be talked about, because sometimes the radio communication, and like sometimes at each hotel, like for instance, while we were there on that charity flight, I couldn't, the only way for me to do a YouTube video, which was really interesting, which I honestly thought was really kind of interesting, is like the different realities. Now, if you guys go there to Caesar's Hotel, they have the different Wi-Fi packages, like for instance, wired, wireless, or any of that. There's like some places that do none. So I'm not trying to talk about those places that has like the pricey internet, but listen to this. They got an internet charge, which I think this is really interesting. The internet charge at one of our hotels cost $25, which I thought was incredible. So also, which I think that the different radio possibilities that they do here in my county, which I think which is really kind of interesting. They in this county, they got, for instance, like different radio people that use different radio contracts. There is also, last night when I went to AT&T, they actually got so much to do over there, which I thought which was really kind of incredible. Now, plus also looking around like at the different radio stuff, which I think which is really kind of interesting. So I was doing some research the other night, and I was looking at, for instance, if I give me a minute, I gotta find it. So right here, cruise ships 2022. So they got talk groups are 60 to 30 in any though. 10 is bridge, 20 is deck and bridge, 30 is engineering, 40 is guest services, 50 is emergency, and the other one's talk around. And then after that, they got like a DMR radio frequency. They also got the Odyssey, the Seaborne Cruise Odyssey, which got its 467.525, which I think which is really kind of interesting. They go back. So now going on down to like Louisiana, these people got like, for instance, let me find it, which I was doing some looking on it last night, which I thought which was really kind of nice. They got some really good radio stuff, which I think which is really neat. So like the radio stuff that I was talking about is like, for instance, the Tunica, Mississippi radio frequencies, the Gulfport, Mississippi, and the New Orleans, all are connected, which I think this is so incredible. They are all connected to a central link, which, like, for instance, you guys know that like all the big counties have like their own radio stuff. They have their own big old radio systems. Harrison County and like Mississippi, they have their own radio system, which I think this county needs to have, but they say their system on here is an EDAC system. So what I think on that, which is really kind of interesting, they also got like the Brew Ridge Casino Hotel, which I think which is really interesting, because this place is like an MGM hotel, which I also think which is really kind of neat. They also got like their different transportation options, which I think which is really nice. So they also got on here, like at their miscellaneous, they got like the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, which we all know what coliseums are. They are like back then, like the old times, like, which I see some TV shows about this. This is really crazy sometimes. Sometimes these show dance tours, all-out competition, gun and knife show, Aloha Spirit, You also got the arena, carbon music, ice skating, the convention center. Now they also got on here hotel reservations. So I did not know that that's the Courtyard by Marriott, which is kind of not that far away from there, which is really kind of nice. They, looking on parking information, they got, for instance, like you can enter through gate 3, but the fee's $10. And I gotta tell you something. If a fee's like $10 and it's at half price, I would go for it, okay? I take any of the deals. That's my thing. So like, before I let you guys go, I'm gonna give you guys my top 3 tips on using like a radio scanner inside your new areas, like for instance, Bloomington, Bedford, Mitchell, Orleans, Paoli. My first tip is to be aware of your surroundings. Number 2 is don't take any casinos. Number 3 is stay away from security guards while you're videotaping. All right, guys, that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tommy's Saturday review. Have a great day.